So this video is really for people who have mornings like this. Yeah, well, so far I've done a lot of Googling. I opened up a lot of pages. I definitely read a lot of things. I drank 3 cups of tea, so that gave me some energy, so that was really good. Oh, and I reorganized the pencils in my drawer so they kind of look like a rainbow, so that was good, productive. Overall, I'd say, yeah, it's been a pretty productive morning. Well, firstly, I don't like your tone, and secondly, like, I've been really busy, so if you're someone who's trying to get better with procrastination, this video is filled with my top tips to help you get the things that you want to do done without the distractions. This video is a collaboration with Blinkist. Blinkist has more than 2,000 of the most popular non-fiction books that you can listen to in 15-minute blinks. Over 4 million people are using Blinkist every day to improve themselves as human beings, grow their minds. You can listen to or you can read quick summaries of some of the most life-changing books on Blinkist. If you are keen to invest in yourself in 2018, you can use the link in the description down below to either start your free trial or get 20% off for a Blinkist membership. Blinkist membership is pretty affordable. I think it's $3 a month and then $40 a year if you want to get it annually. So far, I've already gone through the blinks of high performance habits, designing your life, and I'm also making my way through a short history of nearly everything. One of my favorite things about the app is the curated collections because they've got like top books recommended by Bill Gates, top books recommended by Tim Ferriss. So my first tip is when you think of something that you want to do, whilst in the middle of doing something, write it down. Your mind is going to put a million things in front of you that you should do aside from the thing that you want to be doing. It might have even told you to search how to stop procrastinating on YouTube and now you've landed on this video. If that's the case, hi, hopefully I can help you. So while I wrote this video plan, I remembered that I need to buy laundry powder and I need to buy berries from the grocery store. Or it might be telling you things that it wants you to look up, like, oh, you really need to look into lucid dreaming, do that right now. So instead of going ahead and like acting on the stuff that your brain is telling you to do, have a list. It can be a list that sits beside you on your desk. It can be a list in an easy to open app that you can get to really quickly, where you just dump any random thoughts that you have in your head as you're doing your thing. That way you're not task switching like a ton. My second tip is to make a pact to give up self-inflicted obligations. As people, we feel obligated to a lot of things that just don't matter. So for example, my work has a lot of morning teas. Like there are a lot of people having birthdays or leaving or coming back. If I actually went ahead and I made food for all of those morning teas, I would spend all of my time baking. It would be exhausting. I don't enjoy baking and I don't have time for it. So instead, I just don't do that. I buy a packet of cookies and a thing of chips from the grocery store. I bring that in, everyone is happy. I also get like a bunch of emails every week from random companies that want me to take their hair extensions or their phone cases, and they kick off their emails by saying, "Dear Michelle B," and then the rest of it is just like a copied and pasted little thing. So making food for morning tea, sending emails back to those people who have just cut and pasted a template, those are self-inflicted obligations. Same with finishing books that you don't actually enjoy or going out and hanging with people that you don't even like. Rather than feeling like everything that's thrown your way is an obligation that you have to do, think of everything as a suggestion so you can take it or leave it. My next tip is to set a reminder on the hour. So if you're having a really intense day where you need to be productive, you need to avoid those distractions, set a reminder every hour to breathe and focus. So when your reminder dings, you might want to revisit your to-do list. You might want to open the Calm Bubble YouTube video. It's just like this YouTube video that takes you through a very quick breathing exercise. I'll link it in the description. You just really want a moment to sit back and focus on what it is you're supposed to be doing and get rid of those distractions. My last tip is to dump your emotions first. So if you're 20 minutes into your day, you sit down and you start to do work, and all you've been able to think about since you woke up in the morning is how rude Jennifer was to you the other day and how Joanne was there and Joanne didn't even say anything, and that was really nasty of her. You're not too sure that you want to keep those people in your life. Are they weighing you down? Are they emotional vampires? Rather than having all of those thoughts and then trying to plow through and do something productive, which is never gonna happen when that's swimming through your brain, journal out how you're feeling, maybe do some meditation, and then get into your work. It's gonna be difficult for you to do work if you're thinking about some big issue that you're having and you're stewing on it while you're trying to do your work. And my last tip is to eat before you work. I mentioned this one because it's one of my biggest distractions when I'm working. So if I sit down and I haven't eaten, like 15 minutes will go by and I'll be like, actually I'm starving. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the kitchen. Like, I need to eat because I won't have energy if I don't eat. I can't do work if I don't have energy. So best bet is to eat before you work. That way you can't use eating as a distraction from doing what's in front of you. I hope this video has been helpful for some of you. Don't forget to check out the Blinkist link in the description down below for 20% off or for your free trial. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you liked this video, you would probably like my video on how to stop wasting time. I will leave a link to that video somewhere on the screen. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I will see you soon.